the hell? What the hell's going on? Oh no. Oh no! Oh my... No. What? Oh, for fuck's sake, no! For the love of all things good, please tell me no! You're actually saying that this video is... This video is gonna have worse production values than the Rocky Horror Picture Show! What's going on now? I don't... Oh my goodness, what on earth is happening? Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. Keep calm. Keep calm. Let's just kind of try and find a... Bloody hell, my med's playing up again. Okay, I'll get to the retro computer corner. I'll see if I can work out what's going on here. Oh my goodness. Okay, easy. I think I made it. Okay. Let's put the screen on. There we go. Ah! Wait a minute. That's not actual scary stuff. Yeah. All it is green writing on a black background. I mean, everyone used to use that. Certainly back in the 80s. You saw it all the time on the Computer Chronicles. No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna hit a key. Just hit a key. Just see what happens, okay? And just... Okay. Not sure which computer this is. I'll just kind of hit a key. And everything is going to be absolutely fine. Just... Okay. Okay. When all else fails, press the escape key. Okay. I'm gonna... Actually worse than I thought. There's a PowerPoint presentation. And anyone who's ever kind of existed in the modern world knows that PowerPoint presentation happens. No good ever comes of a PowerPoint presentation. It just kind of turns people into boring executives. Or those overly cheerful folk with the flip charts. Oh my goodness. I think the flip chart people are coming to get me. Wait a minute. No, they're not. I can just close this down. That's all it is. It's Windows 98. And I'm gonna kill it. That's what I'm gonna do. That'll be all over. Okay. I could really use a glass of whiskey right now. Okay. No. I'll have to do this sober. Alcohol never solved anything. Okay. I'm ready. No, I do not wish to save the changes. Die, you behemoth of the PowerPoint. Die! You're gone! You won't be harming anyone anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, well. I think that's that gone. But, you know, I guess because it is Halloween, I suppose I best actually see what machine I'm actually at. I think it's a Dell Dimension 4100. What do you know, it is. But the DeskPro is switched on. And after that ordeal, I think I need some Compaq time. Oh, what do you know? We're in MS-DOS. So, welcome everyone to the Video Some Frontier Halloween special. And yes, this is going to be as bad as the 2013 one. I can pretty much promise you that. In fact, you already know it is because of that poorly acted farce. Anyway, so I thought I'd share some Halloween themed games with you, or games that might not be Halloween themed, but could still be considered a wee bit frightening. So let's have a look at what we've got in the games folder. Okay. I know, this one's quite interesting. Ghost.exe. I think we should play that because, well, there's nothing scarier than a ghost. Yeah. So, let's type this into the very scary command line. Ooh. Look, if you're a first-time computer user in the 80s, that command line would have been scary. Okay, we're starting the game. And... oh. Right. Sorry. That's not a game about ghosts. That's Norton Ghost. Still pretty scary if you don't know what you're doing, though. Oh well. Let's get out of here then. Right, okay. Let's have a look at what other games we've got. Dracula. Because nothing says Halloween cliche like the Count himself. Anyway, let's actually play this. Okay, now this is my first time playing this game, and to be honest, I really don't know what to do. All I know is that this game was made in 1992, but seems to like to make use of the PC speaker. One thing I can tell you is I've not seen any enemies yet, but what on earth are those? They kind of look like hanging carcasses. Okay then, So then we've got some, I think we've got some, yeah, that doesn't look too friendly. We've got some quite gothic symbols and what have you. To be honest, it kind of looks like it kind of looks like a wolf. Okay. So apparently my gun. Where's my gun? Okay. Barker is dead. Nothing can now stop the full Lord of the Undead as he lays waste to London and Myrafall, and there's nothing scarier than a font you cannot read. But if it's only London, then that's really not too much of a problem as far as I'm concerned, just as long as, you know, our 56 MPs get home. No, I'm kidding on. But I could certainly give an address to the skeleton with the sword, to, you know, so that he can go to a place where swordplay kind of is a thing. Number 10 Downing Street, I would say, is a good place for him to go, I think. Oh, I managed to kill someone. Well done. And I think I've just I've picked up something, because these controls are stubborn. I mean, okay, apparently there's a bed, or it looks like I don't know. I must have... What on earth? Yeah, okay, that's really not gone as well as I was hoping. So we'll just kind of take that one as read, really, and quit to DOS. Anyway, so let's have a look now at what other games lurk on this PC CF card. So this is Nightmare 3D, spelt incorrectly. Now this is a Wolfenstein clone, and it follows on from the Hugo series. And the music seems to be absolutely pretty fantastic. Can I play with the joystick? Okay, we're ready to start a new game. Episode 1. Let's be gentle, shall we? Ah. So you've got to rescue your girlfriend before Dr. I think Hammerstein starts performing quite heinous experiments on her. Oh. See, now this, I must admit, I do quite like. The music, the creatures. I like it. This is a very cheesy Halloween game kind of a way. I'm sorry, was that? That kind of looked like a guy dressed up as a ghost. You've got to try harder than that, man. Oh, Jings. Apparently I've just got Alastair Moody's eye, which is a bit odd, but never mind. And I love how these bats are floating up in the air, but you can still shoot them by aiming your gun head on, which is the only way you can actually aim it, because thus is the limitations of the Will 3D engine. Oh, another of Alastair Moody's eye. Wait a minute, he only had the one. I must admit, I do like the music. Music is definitely J approved. Excellent, we'll go back here. Let's, onward! I'm sorry. How many dining rooms does this guy need? Oh, it's just a bust. Oh well. Surprised it's not the bust of Pallas, where the raven sits, gently staring at nothing more. No, that was just my tablet. I didn't get any Mario coins. This is not... Oh wow, I like that! I was just a way to talk about how that kind of looks like a painting of a window with stars outside, but I like the lightning animation. That's pretty good. So even though I think those eyes are just kind of powered up, so things that are in place of the treasure. I mean, I really would like to kind of see, you know, kind of complete this. See if I can. Oh, I seem to have smashed something. Okay, this guy is a wee gore. Jings. Wouldn't he stop? Not sure if painting or view. But then again, this game is from 1994, so really, I mean, what can you expect? Yes, I'll thank you to stop raiding the ancient Egyptian pyramids. Yeah. Now what's on the TV? Well, just like Wolfenstein 3D, it is very easy to get lost in this game. I mean, due to textures being the same a lot of the time, and is there a map? Well, I'm hitting M. Oh. So if I tap F9... Ah. So there's a tiny wee map, but there's absolutely no way I would be able to kind of see where I am on it. Whereas if I tap F10, or F... I don't know. I don't know. But I know there's still a few enemies around. Ah, yeah, dafty. I just don't know. Come on, can I not have some more of that stereo sound to be able to track these E-jets down? Hey, I know, I didn't go all around here, I don't think. I took one of the tunnels and I ended up just like going, yep, that's exactly what I did. Oh, apparently you can smash the busts. Okay then. You know you're on a maze game when you actually welcome the sight and sound of different enemies. Because you have... You actually have an idea that you might actually be making some progress. And I fear that I may be coming back on myself. I really, really don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing. So, I think what I will do is I will end this game here. And I don't get any smart alecky response. James, looks like Doc Brown's grown a beard. Precisely! More action characters and puzzles await you in episodes 2 and 3 of Nightmare 3D. So yeah, I mean, that game I quite enjoy. But what of the game that it's built on? What about Wolfenstein 3D? Sure, we've seen it on this channel before. However, I still feel it's worth going back to. Well, especially if you hear the Nazi theme tune. Yep, this video is now banned in Germany, guys. Sorry. I mean, certainly as you get to... Why did I... Me thinks this game might be running a wee bit too fast on this computer. Why would that happen? I've got to sort the controls out. Seriously. Please tell me I don't need to use mouse-slow on this thing. Honestly, I've never known this game to run so fast, and I've played it on all sorts of different machines. You know, even some faster, well, some even quite faster. I mean, the Armada 1590 DT. Just why would it? I suppose that is a laptop, but still, and this has a much more powerful graphics card than it actually needs, but still. I think this is a sort of game that I probably should actually be running under Windows to try and, you know, kind of take away some of the CPU cycles. You know, this game kind of ties in with the next big thing, which is, of course, Armistice Day. It's, or as they call it in America, Veterans Day. Jings. Okay, so that's where the exit is, but I quite fancy blapping some more Nazis. So let's see if I can do that. Watch myself get hopelessly lost. That can only go well. Ah! And what's even more amazing about this game, it's running in just 640k of RAM. Tell you what I'll do, I'll go to the level end and we'll call that a day. Take the blue pill, you go back, and whatever is and whatever was and all that good stuff. Take the red pill, you remain forever in Wonderland. Until you wake up one morning and you're in rehab. See what I tell you about getting hopelessly lost? I did the thing what done lost me the level. Oh look, a battle of nuclear waste. Is this what Scotland's going to look like in a few years' time? Aha! We have a lift. Got a kill ratio of 100. Well, I think it's time to save that. Oh. And this actually kind of looks to be running at a, you know, kind of more normal, if not slightly slower speed. I mean, this game is why people actually upgraded from 486s to Pentiums. So while Wolfenstein 3D is absolutely fine for a 486, and while Doom will run on a 486, this is kind of more one for the Pentiums. So if you have a Pentium machine in your collection, you want to play Doom, do it on this one, do it on the Pentium. There we go. Oh, look at this. So, there we go. Absolutely no secrets at all. And that's the way Theresa May likes that. So, there you have it then. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. You know, in this video we have been fighting a lot of evil forces on the Compaq DeskPro. You know, just been generally having a good time. But, you know, after Halloween and Bonfire Night is over, it is actually going to be Armistice Day. Now, a lot of people, you know, are kind of arguing about, well, let's be honest about this, Britain first. You know, they're going on about people, you know, Muslims not wearing poppies, or Muslims saying that poppies are vile, and this, that, and the next thing. First off, I'd like to say that, you know, the poppies, you know, there's actually, for people who think that Armistice Sunday is actually, you know, an excuse to, you know, be jingoistic about being British and, you know, start with the anti-Islam rhetoric, then I would actually like to say to you that that is not what our forefathers fought in both world wars and died for. I would like to say that I'd like to say that actually, you know, a lot of Muslim people actually fought beside the British forces in both world wars. You know, and they were actually Britain's allies. Now, while I think it is very important to remember, you know, the veterans that fought and died for our freedom and what have you, I also think that we should actually think about the consequences of war, especially in, you know, kind of times like these when, you know, a lot of people seem to be wanting to engage with Russia and China, you know, and the UK government would like to, you know, drop a few bombs on Syria and all this trouble with ISIS and Assad and goodness knows what have you. I mean, the refugee crisis. That is actually a result of the, you know, the ongoing troubles in Syria. So, while you spend the first half of November remembering, you know, our fallen veterans and wearing your poppies with pride, or peace flowers, you know, or if you choose not to wear a poppy at all, that's also okay. But while we're remembering the fallen of both world wars, we need to think more about peaceful conflict resolution. And we need to think more about why people are even going to war nowadays. You know, I will say that not everything you see on the news, on the television, and in the mainstream papers is going to be guaranteed verbatim, or in layman's terms, you know, don't trust the mainstream media is telling the whole truth. I mean, take a look at the Iraqi war, for example. You know, everyone was told time and again that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. None were found. There was a dossier actually detailing the fact that there weren't any weapons of mass destruction. But yet, you know, the UK and the US still saw fit to go there. And I think, you know, that was really a very unhealthy idea. So, war is not a good thing. You know, and I would urge all of you, you know, to keep in regular contact with your members of parliament and, you know, have them oppose any kind of, you know, military action that's not necessarily needed. I mean, come on. What has Syria ever done to us? Do we really want to start World War III? Do we really want to go back to World War II, to the times when you couldn't trust anyone? Because while I've never been there, I certainly don't want to be in that situation. You know? And, you know, I remember, you know, I remember my grand chatting about it about 9 years ago, you know, how it was back during World War II. And I've got to tell you, you know, if we end up back in another world war, then I will lose all hope for mankind. Because you just... Have we learned nothing from the last two world wars? It's not just the soldiers out on the fields and in the trenches and on the streets and beaches that die. It's civilians in the towns, in the cities, sometimes even in the country, that die. You know? We spend Remembrance Sunday and the 11th of November remembering the fallen soldiers. But how much time do we spend And how many times has somebody said to you, remember the fallen citizens, civilians? We just don't ever seem to think about them, do we? So, you know, I hope you all have a very pleasant Halloween. Hope you all have a very pleasant bonfire night. You know, and let's use the time that we have to work towards peace. Happy Halloween, everyone, and thank you for watching this video. And if you were a wee bit creeped out by the content of this video, don't worry, I'm actually going to be rolling my regular credit sequence. So hopefully that should kind of black out some of everything. Although, I don't think there was anything. Beauty back.